Okay, testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 test. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 test. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com, where over 70 local sporting events a year stream live to your PC, laptop, phone, and tablet.
This is Chambersburg Trojans basketball on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where tonight it is the Chambersburg Trojans and Central Dauphin Rams. Good evening, everyone. I'm Gary Klein, along with Ed Gottwals. And tonight's game on Mid-Penn Broadcasting and the sports page is brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and makes sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. By Antrim Insurance, by the Franklin County Visitors Bureau. Your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road, Chambersburg. Battery Express and more, 2364 Warm Springs Road, Chambersburg. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. Shippensburg Physical Therapy by Greencastle Eye Care Center. Premier HVA Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. By the Sports Page, your new source for Franklin County sports. By Blaze Alexander Chevrolet, 650 North Antrim Way, Greencastle. By the United States Air Force, aim high, make a living with a career that makes a difference. Franklin Pen and Hardware Store, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg. Green Village Family Restaurant, proudly supporting the Chambersburg Trojans. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Waynesboro. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas in Chambersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. By Sites Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. We use Castro oil. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering. And by Klein Tours, New York, Las Vegas, New Orleans, Costa Rica, and more. Visit kleintours.net for complete tour schedule. And for the Chambersburg Trojans, their 2017 proportion of the schedule turned out very good. 7 wins and 2 losses for the Trojans, winning 5 in a row to start the season, dropping 2 straight, and then coming back to win a couple of games and win the championship of the Gettysburg Tournament. Their opponent tonight's fortunes have not been good. Central Dauphin is on an 8-game losing streak. They have not won since opening night when they defeated Dallastown nearly a month ago. And Ed, it's a little strange sitting here talking about a Central Dauphin team that's lost 8 games in a row.
Yeah, usually they're at least very competitive in the league, but this is one year apparently they just don't have what it takes. What that means is this is a game Chambersburg has to win. I mean, they've got some aspirations to be contenders in the Mid-Penn, and they only have 2 losses, and I guess they only have 2 games left in this half. No, I guess 3. This game, Cumberland Valley and Harrisburg, right?
Yes, that's correct, yes.
So, and I think they're obvious favorites tonight, probably not favorites against Harrisburg. I'm thinking CV is probably a pick-em game, so if they can get 2 out of the 3, that'd be very good.
And it starts tonight here with Central Dauphin. And tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and the surrounding Pennsylvania and the Maryland communities.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at antriminsspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at erieinsurance.com. For J.D. Power award information, go to jdpower.com.
Erie Insurance.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Catch the holiday spirit in one of Franklin County's charming communities. Places like Chambersburg, Greencastle, Mercersburg, Shippensburg, and Waynesboro. Enjoy glistening downtowns, historic house tours, carriage rides, cocoa crawls, wine walks, boutiques and bazaars, pop-up shops, local artisan wares, and wall after wall of local, regional, and national art. Cumberland Valley Model Railroad Club presents its holiday open house at 440 Nelson Street in Chambersburg, December 10th, 17th, 23rd, 30th, January 7th, and 14th. Open noon to 4 p.m. Free admission and handicap accessible. For more great moments, visit explorefranklincountypa.com.
That's the sound of an engine running on the strength of Castrol Edge. This is that same engine in the middle of a hot desert, now in the cold of the Arctic, now on a mountain, on a dark and stormy night, in the clouds, in a dream within a dream. We test and perfect Castrol Edge to be its strongest no matter what you put it through. Visit youtube.com/CastrolUSA to see how. Castrol Edge. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
Sites Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. No appointment necessary. Phone 717-267-0257. We use Castrol Oil. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
Football fans love two things: supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
MidPennBroadcasting.com, your home of the Chambersburg Trojans.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome back to Kansas, everyone, as the Chambersburg Trojans Central Dauphin Rams getting set to square off tonight here in just a few minutes as it's back to Commonwealth basketball after the holiday break. Trojans hope to start the new year off with a victory. And, through the month of December, the one thing the Trojans have done recently and the last couple of games is improve on the foul shooting, something they absolutely have to do here.
Yeah, they hadn't shot well early, and it cost them big time in the game against Carlisle. You can point to that and that alone, really. That's why they lost that game. So maybe it's a wake-up call. Maybe they practiced like crazy before the holiday tournament, which I'm sure they did. I'm sure they were before too. But I mean, classic example, Tyler Collier. I think in the tournament he was 7 for 7.
Yes.
And he was what before that? Something like 5 for 19 or something.
Yeah. Before that he was 7 for 7. He was actually is now a 50% shooter. He was down around 30% up until then.
Yeah,
so,
and that's huge because with his size, he's going to get banged inside. He's going to pick up some fouls.
Yeah.
And so if he can hit them, that obviously makes a huge difference.
And Chambersburg is so capable of doing a lot of things underneath with their big men. Size-wise, they almost game in and game out, they've got the big advantage.
Yeah, not only height but width too. And I'm looking at Central Dauphin down there. I'm going, uh-oh, because I don't see anybody big or wide for them. So you got to think Chambersburg's game plan tonight is get that ball inside.
Yeah, and when you do that, a lot of things happen. And, one, you pick up the foul a lot of times, have a chance to make it a three-point play. And with the rebounds, this is a Central Dauphin team that lost by 35 points to Greencastle a few weeks ago.
Yes, and I could certainly see that happen. Just watching them warm up, they don't look confident. They just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I'm not counting them out yet.
Yes, but
we might have thought that about Milton County too.
Yeah,
and that took a last-second shot to beat them. So
yes, it was pretty much the same scenario there with Mifflin County.
Yeah.
And yes, it did. So you have to play your best basketball every night, that's for sure. And Central Dauphin's never been a year-in, year-out powerhouse, but they've always been competitive. And
every once in a while they get a good stud like Mr. Smith there for a few years ago.
Yeah.
There's at least one other guy they had. They're
the guy that broke the backboard years ago.
That's right, against Greencastle. Yep.
Against Greencastle in the Mid-Penn Conference Championships.
Yep.
And the game, we're about ready for action coming up very soon. We'll take a break and be back after these messages on the F&M Trust Sports Network on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Banking done your way. Try F&M Trust. Not only does F&M Trust have secure mobile and online banking, they have 22 community offices, all right here in South Central PA. So get banking done your way. Visit fmtrustonline.com today. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Greg Kennedy, General Manager of Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. We need to reduce all remaining car and truck inventory by December 31st, or pay more in taxes. We'd rather pass the savings on to you. You work hard for your money. Let our problem be your solution during our Tax Eliminator sale. In addition, our employee discounts are double, even 3 times better than other dealers. Up to $13,592 off an 18 Silverado. Up to $15,129 off a 17 Silverado. Up to $7,182 off an 18 Equinox. Over 1,000 new Chevys available. Our used vehicle supercenter with over 2,000 pre-owned available with prices to move. With the credit doctors Mike and Nate, everybody drives. Free Pennsylvania State inspection. Free service loan. Free Saturday car washes from 9 to 12. If you don't like sitting at a car dealership, we will come to you. If you don't have a Blaze Alexander logo in the back of your vehicle, you paid too much. This is why we're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. The lowest prices online at blazechevy.com and on our lot, guaranteed.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience, but where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. Call 1-800-423-USAF or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by Technical Sergeant Kevin Patrick of the United States Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
You can reach Tech Sergeant Patrick locally at 717-480-7254.
Winter is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, de-icer, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Okay, welcome back, everyone, to Chambersburg Area Senior High School as the Central Dauphin Rams and Chambersburg Trojans just set to get started as the starting lineups have just been introduced, and I think Ed has them.
For Central Dauphin, number 1, Grant Smith. Number 4, Aaron Hill. Number 12, Lee Roderick. Number 24, Nick Chimenti. And number 22, Ryan Smith. Pardon for a little delay there. We didn't have number 22 on the roster, so we had to look him up online, but that appears to be Ryan Smith. And for Chambersburg, the usual starting lineup, number 10, Seth Browse, Kate Brindle, number 14, Evan Schreffler, number 21, Tyler Collins, 15, and Joel Torres, 31. And we're ready to go.
And here we go. Opening tip-off pregame show was brought to you by Antrim Insurance, and it's controlled by the Chambersburg Trojans. That's Evan Schreffler on your screen. Schreffler over to Brindle, now down to the corner to Browse, and back out it comes to Evan Schreffler. And Tyler Collier underneath sends it back out top of the circle. Three-point shot there by Schreffler is no good. The rebound comes down to the Rams, and they take the ball the other way. Lee Roderick and putting up from outside, no good. And the rebound goes to the Central Dauphin Rams.
A long rebound there, picked it up in the corner.
Rams working it around, Aaron Hall, and we have a whistle and no foul.
I think it was an offensive foul, Gary.
Oh, there it is, yes, offensive foul.
On number
12, Lee Roderick.
I didn't see that one happen. Must have been a screen off the ball because I didn't see it happening there.
Yeah, it didn't look like it did.
Yeah.
And this is Schreffler. Trojans going right to left tonight, and the travel is called underneath on Joel Torres.
Looks like Central Dauphin's going to set up in a 1-3-1 zone. Chambersburg starting with a man defense.
Ryan Smith. And Smith will work it over left side. Back out now to Grant Smith.
And they had a guy open in the corner with nobody on him there for a while, but never saw him.
Aaron Hall is number 4.
I get the feeling CD is not going to be rushing to take shots.
No, I think they're going to slow it down. And now it goes up. 3-pointer off the front of the rim is no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Chambersburg basketball. And here come the Trojans. First minute and a half scoreless here tonight. And this is Evan Schreffler. Down to the corner it goes to Collier. Now back out. This is Joel Torres underneath to Browse, and Browse is fouled as he goes to the basket. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
Good look there by Torres, who got the ball up the top of the elbow and immediately looked to the other side, and Browse was heading for the corner. They called it a non-shooting foul, so.
Non-shooting?
Yep,
and from the corner, it's good. The 3-pointer does go down for Browse.
That's better than 2 foul shots.
Yes, it is. Although it was kind of obvious he was ready to shoot.
I think what happened was they fouled him, and then he went up for the basket, and they just didn't give him the continuation.
Yeah.
Most times I think that's going to get called a 2-shot foul.
And out it comes. This is Aaron Hall, but the Trojans came out a point to the good in the deal.
Yep.
And for Browse, his 7th 3 of the year. And over it comes. Now the 3-pointer from number 22, Ryan Smith, is no good. Trojans rebound. Collier underneath and loses the basketball as it's taken away by Roderick. And now we have a whistle and a foul at the other end.
And Roderick had got the layup to drop, so he'll have a chance to tie the score here. Yep. Yeah, it was Roderick that Tyler Collier went strong to the basket, but not strong enough, because on the way up, Roderick just stripped the ball out of his hands.
It's Roderick a little bit above waist high to Collier underneath there.
I've seen that happen a couple times this year to Collier. He doesn't have the ball high when he goes in, and the smaller guys are able to get at least a handle on it. Sometimes I've seen him get blocked this year for that reason. So it's a tie game again, or now we go.
And the Trojans will get it to Brindle. It's Brindle, and now down in the corner to Seth Browse. And this is Torres, who comes underneath, stops and misses the shot, a short one. And the rebound comes to the Central Dauphin Rams with 4:56 to go in the first quarter. First of 3 games for the Trojans this week, and they are all at home. Cumberland Valley Friday, Donegal Saturday afternoon. Ball is stolen by the Trojans. That's Collier to Browse underneath. And Browse goes underneath to put it up. It's no good. Ball knocked away, picked up by the Rams. And we've got a foul call on the Trojans.
Yeah, that was on Schreffler.
Trojans second of the night, Schreffler's first. Low scoring first quarter.
Yeah, Browse had the ball into the basket, obviously in the lane, and he didn't want to stand in there too long, worried about 3 seconds, so he put up a shot he really wasn't in good position for, and it didn't go in. He was just too far under.
And the Rams work it around, down to the corner to Aaron Hall. Now over to Grant Smith. And the shot there is up and good for the Rams. And that went down for, did you see the number?
That was Grant Smith.
Grant Smith.
Yep. They had 2 Smiths out there. That was Grant, number 1.
And it comes Brindle, 3-pointer outside is no good. And the ball out of bounds. And it's going to be Chambersburg ball underneath. And here's Browse for the three. It's short, and it goes in. My goodness, it hit the side of the rim, and I was ready to say short, and the next thing you know, it was through.
Well, it was short, and then it wasn't.
It was, yeah.
Shooter's roll there.
A 6-5 lead, yeah. It definitely was for the Trojans, and the ball out of bounds on the Rams, and the Trojans will have it back, tied at 6.
Good defense there by Tyron Williams, kind of forced that bad pass. He's entered the game now.
And it's Schreffler bringing it across midcourt for the Trojans, now to Cade Brindle. Back over to the corner to Schreffler. And to Browse. And Collier is going to be knocked away, and it's going to be out on Collier in CD basketball.
Well, actually, he dribbled it off his foot.
Oh, okay. It's a dribble and rolled out of bounds.
Yep.
So. And the Rams with the ball and a chance to take a lead. And the Trojans, Brindle tried to steal it but stepped out, so to retain in the possession of the Central Dauphin Rams.
Looks like Chambersburg's going to a trapping man-to-man type defense here. At least they were for that right before that.
And the Rams with Ryan Smith. And Smith. And it's back to Aaron Hall. And this is Hall. They try to get it underneath now. Back out it comes, and a traveling call on the Rams. The turnover, and the ball belongs to Chambersburg. 2:30 to go, first quarter. We're tied at 6.
Chambersburg only had one shot, well, 2 shots, I guess, from in close. One of them was Browse, and it wasn't really makeable, but they really haven't gotten the ball inside very much at all.
And this is Browse again for the 3, and this one is no good off the rim. Foul underneath is on the Rams. And Trojans will inbound it. That's the third team foul on the Rams, and the first one of the night on Benjamin Stublar. And Beidel will inbound it underneath for Chambersburg. It's he gets it into Terrell Williams, and over it comes. This is Beidel. Beidel, and back out it comes to the basket. Brindle off the glass, and good for the 2.
Good to see Cade Brindle drive the ball that time. Had a little bit of an opening, and instead of just opting for another quick pass outside, he decided to go for it and pulled up and hit the bank shot.
Trojans lead is now 8-6. Nicholas Santiago, and he'll get it to Aaron Hall. And there is going to be a timeout called on the court. Rams call time, and we will take time on the F&M Trust, the sports network on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog. Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5. And the Rams and Aaron Hall with the basketball with 1:24 to go in the first quarter. And the three-pointer outside is perfect as it goes down for Ryan Smith. And it's a 9-8 lead for the Rams.
Looks like the Rams are not going to be able to get it inside very often, so if they're hitting those threes, they could hang with Chambersburg here.
And Beidel for the 3 is short. Rebound comes up to the Rams. And now underneath to the basket, shot is no good. There to get the rebound for Chambersburg is Terrell Williams. And we got a whistle, and I think it's on Chambersburg.
That's a turnover. I think Brindle, his foot hit the line while he had the ball there.
So a Chambersburg turnover gives the ball back to the Rams.
Dakota Heckman's now in the game for Chambersburg.
And that's Stubjar. Over it comes to Grant Smith. Underneath, it's Grant Smith going up for the basket. The shot is no good. But Chambersburg will be whistled for the foul. 32 seconds remaining, quarter number 1. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
Chambersburg tried to draw the charge there, but didn't get there quite in time.
It's good. Ram lead is now 2. Central Dauphin 1-8 is held with the Trojans through the first quarter here. And the second one is good. And the Rams are up by 3 at 11-8. Terrell Williams to inbound it for Chambersburg. And he'll get it to Seth Browse. Browse over to Beidle. Beidle back out it comes, top of the circle, that's Heckman. Now back to Beidle. And now the Tyron Williams.
Got kicked away by CD. 14 seconds left in the quarter here.
Chambersburg going for that final shot the way it looks.
Unless I get a good inbounds play, but they probably won't from that angle.
And in it comes to, and there's the shot up and no good by Terrell Williams, and the rebound comes down to the Rams, and now it's stolen by the Trojans with 3.7 seconds to go.
Nice play by Noah Beidle there. CD's Cameron Scott was going to try to drive toward the basket. Beidle had a good angle, just took it away from him. Now they got 3.7 seconds to get a shot off. Bunch of substitutions here.
So the Rams will get it in. And now they put up the 3. It is no good from Stubjar to end the first quarter. And after 1 quarter of play, Central Dauphin 11, Chambersburg 8 on the F&M Trust, the sports network on Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Supporting your team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
Green Village Family Restaurant is a proud supporter of the Chambersburg Trojans. Green Village Family Restaurant is open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, homemade soups, and daily specials. Banquet rooms are available. Book your party for the holiday season. Green Village Family Restaurant, 5440 Philadelphia Avenue, Chambersburg, proudly supporting the Chambersburg Trojans. Welcome back to Chambersburg, everyone. Gary Klein along with Ed Gottwals as the Trojans, Central Dauphin Rams going at it, and the Rams had the better of it in the first quarter, leading the Trojans 11-8. Trojans able to take away the basketball. They'll get it down to Heckman. Back out it comes to Collier. Underneath Torres, it's no good, but Joel will draw the foul.
That's what they got to do right there. We talked before the game started about getting the ball inside, and they really have not been able to do that. I know that 1-3-1 zone is not easy, but they didn't really try that much. So Torres gets 2 shots here.
And nearly an 80% foul shooter on the year and nails the first one. It's his first point of the night, and it'll cut the Rams' lead to 2. And Torres will try to cut it to 1 with his second foul shot, and it's perfect, and it is an 11-10 Rams lead. A Central Dauphin will work the basketball their way, left to right. And the pass over to Santiago, and it's Santiago. He'll feed it back off to Smith underneath. Now to the corner it goes, and the short jumper goes up and goes down for number 24, Nicholas Chambersburg.
Yep.
And the Trojans find themselves down by 3 at 13-10. It's Beidel. To the corner is Collier. And it's Collier. Back out it comes to Beidel. And again, the bounce pass underneath. It's Collier, and he loses the basketball again.
One more time, he put the ball on the floor and got stolen right away.
And it's Stublar, and the shot there is up and no good. And the rebound to the Trojans. It's Brindle. Shot is off the mark, but Brindle draws the foul.
Yeah, it was off the mark because the guy hacked his arm. So Brindle goes to the line for 2.
Cade is 13 of 18 from the foul line this year for the Trojans. And Brindle's got the first one.
This may be have to get going here with their offense. Is, go to the foul line because they're really haven't produced too many good shots here lately.
Trojans trail it by 2.
CD appears to be similar to Chambersburg in that they use an awful lot of their bench.
And now the second one on the way from Brindle, and that one is good. And it's a 1-point game. And here come the Rams. Still with the lead, 6:33 to go in the half. And it's Ryan Smith. Smith looking for help. He gets it to Grant Smith.
CD is trying to spread the court here, create some lanes and openings, and they're hoping to pass the ball around and get some openings.
And that three-pointer no good from Santiago. Chambersburg rebound. It's knocked over to Heckman in the corner. And back out it comes, and Brindle, and a foul.
It's going to be the 6th one against Central Dauphin. The next one to be a bonus. That's one way to attack that zone, make them foul you.
And the Trojans will go to the line.
No, next time.
Or no, next time.
Yep.
Not this time, yeah. That's only number 6. And it's vital in the game for the Trojans. And Trojans will inbound it. Terrell Williams.
I'm not sure what happened when they inbounded before and then they stopped play again. So maybe the one official needed to get another sub in or something.
And this is Torres, and he loses the basketball. Trojans have turned it over quite a bit tonight. And at the other end, the shot is no good. Rebounded by Chambersburg on the Nicholas Santiago shot. And it's Heckman, and he'll get it to Beidel. Beidel gave it a look, but back to Heckman. They get it underneath. Terrell Williams for the 2. And the Trojans have retaken the lead on the 2-pointer from Terrell Williams.
Got a nice pass inside there from Coda Heckman that time. That's what they've got to do. They look for those cutters and get them underneath, because once they get the ball inside, they should be able to get a decent shot up, although they've had the ball stripped a couple times.
And it's Grant Smith. And here's Smith underneath, and he's in for the 2-pointer. And the foul.
No, they called charging on that.
Oh, it was charge. Okay.
Yeah, they did. That was.
Okay, it was a charge. I looked down and.
Cade Brindle took the charge. I honestly thought they were going to go the other way on that, but.
And the foul was on Nicholas Santiago.
No, it should be. It's on Grant Smith.
Number 1, Grant Smith.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So that now Trojans are in a bonus situation. Next one. I guess that would have been if it wasn't offensive.
And it's Beidel. to Brindle, back out to Beidle, now Heckman. And to Beidle again. And underneath it comes, and a two-pointer good, Tyron Williams. And the Trojans lead is 3 at 16-13. And this is Santiago. And underneath, and the layup, an easy one for Grant Smith. And it's a one-point game at 16-15. And now Brindle for the three. It misses everything, and there to get the rebound, Ryan Smith.
That might have been a little ill-advised there by Kate Brindle. They just gotten the ball inside pretty well the last two possessions, and then he just puts it up the first touch he gets. But they got it back anyway on a missed shot, so.
And it'll be Beidle to bring it down for the Trojans. And Heckman for the three, and that shot is no good. And it'll be CD basketball.
There we go. Two possessions in a row, they fire up a three right away. Although Heckman was a little more open and set on that one than Brindle was last time.
As we approach the midway point of the second quarter with 4 minutes remaining. And over it comes on the right side. Aaron Hall now back out top of the circle. Santiago. And over to Grant Smith. And it's Grant Smith coming into the paint, puts up a shot that is no good. And the rebound is going to be a foul called on the Rams.
Yep, no, Beidle was reaching for the ball and he got pushed right in the shoulder. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, he called out on Beidle.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my goodness, I hate to criticize officials, but he completely missed that. Where is help? You other two guys, you saw that too.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, that was horrible.
Yeah, it was, and it's on.
Oh no, but they was reached down for the ball, and the other guy pushed him right in the shoulder and knocked it to his back, and he got called for a foul. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, how in the world can, apparently the official wasn't looking. We'll take a break. And it's a 16-15 Trojan lead on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
And it'll be the Rams to inbound the basketball. And now the Trojans steal it. And coming to the basket for the layup is Noah Beidle.
Well, that was only fair, I tell you. That was karma there.
Yeah.
Beidle picks up the ball and gets a layup at the other end. That's the way it should be.
Yeah. After what happened on the foul call. It's too bad we don't have replay.
Well, we don't need it that one, Gary. You and I both know what that was.
Yeah. And there is a jumper, and it is short. And the rebound comes up to the Chambersburg Trojans. And this is Brindle. And back over to Beidle, now to Brindle, and it's Heckman on the left side. He'll get it to Brindle, top of the circle. And now it's knocked away again. And the Rams the other way. The shot is no good from Aaron Hall.
Brindle, pretty good defense back there twice tonight on fast break opportunities for the Rams. He's trying to set up to take a charge again, but
Beidle for the three, no. Yeah. And Central Dauphin down to about 2:19 whistle.
Gonna be a block against Heckman.
And that's the 5th team foul for the Trojans. And the first on Heckman. .2:18 remaining. Trojans lead it by 3 at 18-15.
See, Ethan Schreffler is coming for the first time tonight. Both Schrefflers are in there now.
And it'll be Chambersburg ball as Ryan Smith stepped on the line.
Good defense by Evan Schreffler there. He took away the baseline, and Smith, trying to get his feet again, just kind of slid out of bounds.
And this is Evan Schreffler. He'll get it to Seth Browse. Evan again. And now over it comes to the Trojans, Ethan Scheffler. And that's Ethan. Back out to Evan. Ethan puts up the three. It is no good. Browse comes away with it for Chambersburg. Fight for the basketball. And
oh my goodness, they're going to call walking on Chambersburg?
Yes. Can you believe? I thought, if anything, it was a jump ball, but
I'm not even going to comment on that one. I don't see it.
That's two tonight.
I can understand. Well, never mind.
Go ahead.
Nope.
And in it comes, and the underhanded shot is no good. Rebound comes to the Trojans, and now they have it batted away.
This is a sloppy game here.
It is.
They're giving up possessions way too easily.
And it's off the back of the glass, no good. Yeah, they have had a tremendous amount of turnovers tonight.
Yeah, that's a foul on Browse there. Chambersburg has 8 turnovers. CD has 8. It's going to send Hall to the line.
And here's the first shot from Hall. It's all net. And the Rams are within 2. Trojans just not able to shake the Rams here in the first half. And it's a 1-point game at 18-17. And it's Schreffler, Evan Schreffler. Out on the right side. Schreffler again. And back out, this is Browse. Browse will get it over, and the shot goes up and in for Terrell Williams. Terrell now has 4. The Trojan lead is 3. Inside a minute to play in the first half.
That might have been the best ball movement I've seen Chambersburg have tonight. Now they just called it. Oh my goodness, they called a foul on Chambersburg there, so it's going to put CD in the bonus.
And send the Rams to the line.
I didn't see that one. I can't. Well, I know Coach Schreffler didn't like it, but it's going to send Hall back to the line again for a 1-on-1.
It was on Seth Browse. And that shot by Hall is no good. Trojans with the rebound. And this is Williams from three-point range. It's good. That's Tyron Williams. As he nails the three-pointer. And for Tyron, that's his 4th 3 of the year.
Down to 30 seconds to go here. Got the lead up to 5. Be nice to, or 6, excuse me.
6, yeah. Loose basketball on the court. The Rams have it, knocked away by the Trojans, and they get it to Williams again. It's no good, but he's fouled.
Good defense by Chambersburg. They just kept hustling with it and finally tapped it to another teammate and got a fast break out of it.
So here's Tyron Williams. And the shot is no good, his first foul shot. Tyron's only been to the line 8 times, made 3 of them coming into tonight. So he's now 3 for 9, make it 3 for 10. And the rebound is to the Central Dauphin Rams.
10 seconds left.
And the Rams at midcourt down to 5 seconds. And the bounce play underneath, and it's good. Executed well by the Rams to end the quarter. Roderick puts it through. And at the end of one half of play tonight, our score at Chambersburg 23, Central Dauphin 19 on the F&M Trust, the sports network on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
Hi, I'm Greg Kennedy, General Manager of Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. We need to reduce all remaining car and truck inventory by December 31st, or pay more in taxes. We'd rather pass the savings on to you. You work hard for your money. Let our problem be your solution during our Tax Eliminator sale. In addition, our employee discounts are double, even 3 times better than other dealers. Up to $13,592 off an 18 Silverado. Up to $15,129 off a 17 Silverado. Up to $7,182 off an 18 Equinox. Over 1,000 new Chevys available. Our used vehicle super center with over 2,000 pre-owned available with prices to move. With the credit doctors Mike and Nate, everybody drives. Free Pennsylvania state inspection. Free service loan. Free Saturday car washes from 9 to 12. If you don't like sitting at a car dealership, we will come to you. If you don't have a Blaze Alexander logo in the back of your vehicle, you paid too much. This is why we're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. The lowest prices online at blazechevy.com and on our lot, guaranteed.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Catch the holiday spirit in one of Franklin County's charming communities. Places like Chambersburg, Greencastle, Mercersburg, Shippensburg, and Waynesboro. Enjoy glistening downtowns, historic house tours, carriage rides, cocoa crawls, wine walks, boutiques and bazaars, pop-up shops, local artisan wares, and wall after wall of local, regional, and national art. Cumberland Valley Model Railroad Club presents its holiday open house at 440 Nelson Street in Chambersburg, December 10th, 17th, 23rd, 30th, January 7th, and 14th. Open noon to 4 p.m. Free admission and handicap accessible. For more great moments, visit explorefranklincountypa.com.
Winter is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, de-icer, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624.
Greencastle Eye Care Center has been the area's premier eye care provider since 1984. Dr. Sandra Fink-Freeman and Dr. Charlie Parsons provide comprehensive eye exams, including medical eye exams and contact lens fittings for patients from age 1 to over 100. The office has a complete optical department with a wide variety of frames for adults and children. Conveniently located in the John Grove Medical Center off Exit 5 along I-81, Greencastle Eye Care Center is your family eye care provider, always accepting new patients. Call us at 717-597-7708.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfits your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
The Chambersburg Trojans play here. This is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
Welcome back to Chambersburg Area Senior High School. We're at halftime, a 23-19 lead for Chambersburg at the half, and just a 4-point lead at Central Dauphin has hung right with the Chambersburg Trojans through the first half.
I'm not so sure it's so much that what they've done is what Chambersburg hasn't done, I think. But I'll give CD credit on defense. They're doing well with a 1-3-1, and they're kind of preventing Chambersburg from getting very many easy shots at all. And they have gotten some turnovers inside when Chambersburg has gotten the ball in there. So I'm sure that's one thing they're talking about big time at halftime is when you get in there, be strong with the basketball. Don't lose it to those guys, reaching their hands in. I think that's, if Chambersburg's going to pull away, that's probably how they're going to do it. They've not been really hitting their three-pointers too much tonight. I guess they have 3 now, 2 by Browse and 1 by Tyron Williams.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, so, and they've missed a bunch of them, I know that. So, Chambersburg certainly just needs to sort of impose their will a little bit here in the second half and use that advantage they have. And the one thing I'll say this, Central Dauphin's done a great job on defensive rebounding because Chambersburg has not had any baskets off offensive rebounds, and they've had maybe, I think the only one I can remember was like a long rebound after a three-pointer. So CD's done a great job on the boards.
And we will be back with the start of the second half. And this is the Antrim Insurance pregame show on the Antrim Insurance halftime report on the F&M Trust Sports Network on Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Had an auto accident? It's common to wonder how things could have turned out differently, if only.
No regrets.
If only you had Erie Insurance. With Erie, instead of regrets, you can focus on putting your mishap behind you. With an Erie Rate Lock auto policy, your rate won't take a hit, no matter what. It stays put until you change a car, driver, or address. People who treat you fairly, legendary service, great rates. That's what it means to have seriously good insurance for your auto, home, or business. Erie Insurance. See for yourself why Erie received the J.D. Power Award for highest in customer satisfaction with the auto insurance purchase experience 3 years in a row.
Your Erie agent in Greencastle and Waynesboro is Antrim Insurance Agency. Get a quote at AntrimInspa.com.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Limited to 3 years in Virginia. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. For J.D. Power Award information, go to JDPower.com.
Erie Insurance.
That's the sound of an engine running on the strength of Castrol Edge. This is that same engine in the middle of a hot desert. Now in the cold of the Arctic. Now on a mountain. On a dark and stormy night. In the clouds. In a dream within a dream. We test and perfect Castrol Edge to be its strongest no matter what you put it through. Visit youtube.com/CastrolUSA to see how. Castrol Edge. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
Sykes Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. No appointment necessary. Phone 717-267-0257. We use Castrol oil. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering.
Okay, what you got here is your basic Ford Escape. You can buy it right here. This baby doesn't mess around, and it drives the competition crazy. See this hands-free liftgate? We have it. These guys don't. Need help parking? Escape has it. Do they? No, no, no. Got jet skis or a boat? Not the Titanic. Something smaller? If it weighs more than this, these guys can't do it. That's the Ford Escape, and we're Keystone Ford. Fast, fair, and friendly.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at PremierHVACPA.com.
Gary Klein with Ed Gottwald back in Chambersburg. Some halftime score, boys basketball, Shippensburg 32, Waynesboro 28. State College leads Cumberland Valley 35-32 at the half. And wow, Greencastle 45, Big Spring 15 at the half tonight in Newville. And also a girls score, Big Spring 19, Greencastle 15 at the half. And this will be over to Brindle in the corner, and he sinks the three-pointer to start the second half and increase Chambersburg's lead. I believe that is their largest of the night at 26-19.
That is their largest. Nice way to start the half, hit one of those threes.
And for the Trojans, that will be their fourth of three of the night. Or excuse me, four.
Yep.
And one for Central Dauphin. And it's the Rams as they go right to left across your phone, tablet, TV tonight. And over it comes to the corner. And down in the corner, there's a three-pointer. And that was number 4, Aaron Hall, who matched Brindle's three at the other end.
I'm not even sure he took one in the first half.
That one looked good.
Yep.
Smooth looking shot. Underneath, Collier to the basket, and he tries to slam it and misses it.
Just a layup, please.
Yes,
oh my goodness.
We saw that in the Carlisle game, Ed.
Yep.
And the Trojans lost by 1. And now from outside, it's no good. Collier rebounds.
That was, and the thing about that was, it's a great pass to get him open there. I mean, it was an easy basket, and anyway.
Yeah.
Torres gets fouled inside, so that's, at least now they're getting the ball inside 2 times in a row. That's good.
And Torres with 2 points tonight. They both come from the foul line, where he's 2 for 2. And the first one is good.
Right now is a good time for Chambersburg to just keep increasing that lead.
And the second one for Torres is good.
It's up to 7 points now.
Yeah, when you let a team...
Excuse me, 6 points.
Yeah. You let a team hang around too long, bad things can happen.
Yeah, I could just look back to Mifflin County.
Yes, and fortunately for the Trojans, it was the last second shot by Evan Schreffler that was wanted for the Trojans. In a game that you figured Chambersburg would win big. And this is Hill again, left side.
Chambersburg playing a very good man-to-man defense here. Not letting CD even get open for thinking about a shot.
And
must have shuffled his feet.
And so it's a turnover.
10 turnovers for the Rams and 8 for the Chambersburg so far.
And here come the Trojans, a chance to increase that 6-point lead. And Browse is going to be fouled. I believe it was Hill.
Kind of a dangerous cross-court pass there. They're lucky they didn't get that picked off.
It was number 4, Aaron Hall. Yeah. And to the corner, 3-pointer there. Whistle was up before the Brindle shot. And
called a foul on somebody underneath.
It was completely away from the play, and it was Tyler Collier.
I guess it must have been called for trying to get in position for the rebound because they whistled before the shot went up.
And this is number 24. It's Nicholas Chabenti. And we get the foul called on Chambersburg.
Let's just say that Coach Schreffler is questioning perhaps the consistency of the calling.
Yes.
That wasn't very much at all there.
Yeah. And it is Seth Browse with his second of the night.
Yeah,
And Central Dauphin almost lost him and somehow able to keep it in bounds. And now here comes the jumper that falls short. Rebound does come to Chambersburg, as Torres was there to get it for the Trojans. And this is Evan Schreffler. And now Collier underneath, and this time he's able to put it through.
That's the way you do it, Tyler.
Yes, nothing fancy, just put the ball through the hoop.
And rack up 2 points.
Yeah.
And that's our biggest lead of the night at 8.
30-22.
But the one thing Chambersburg cannot afford to do is do much fouling here and put Central Dauphin on the line, because they don't look like they're capable of scoring a whole lot on the floor. And of course, there's their fourth foul, excuse me. And there's a technical.
A technical which was called on the bench, or?
Nope, I don't think so.
Underneath?
Yep, I think Torres was called for the foul, and he complained. And he bumped him. That's one of those ones where Grant Smith was trying to drive the baseline, and he wasn't going to get around Torres, but Torres gave him a little bit of a hip anyway, and so that's, I should never open my mouth, because the one thing I said they shouldn't do is foul. They're already up to 5, and you got 4:34 left in the third quarter.
And now you're shoot a technical.
Yep.
And that was Torres's third foul of the night.
Yep, picked up 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, like that.
And this puts Nicholas Santiago at the foul line for the Rams.
It's actually Stubjar, number 11.
Oh, it's 11. Stub. Yeah, I'm sorry. Stub. Yeah, Stub. Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, Stubjar. And the second one is good. And Central Dauphin gets the ball. It's back to a 6-point game. And here we are, 4:34 in the third quarter, and the Trojans are still in a big battle with the Rams. And on the right side, it comes, and now we're looking at Ryan Smith. And this is Hall. Back it goes to Smith.
Another foul.
And for the Trojans, that will be their 6th.
This is this is the dangerous territory they just could not get into, and they're in it now, because every foul from now on is going to be a bonus.
And the Trojans call a much-needed timeout here, as that was Tyler Collier with his second, so there's a break in the action with the score. Chambersburg 30, Central Dauphin 24 on the F&M Trust, the sports network on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
He's asked for applicants with experience. But where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. Call 1-800-423-USAF or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by Technical Sergeant Kevin Patrick of the United States Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
You can reach Tech Sergeant Patrick locally at 717-480-7254.
And there the Chambersburg Trojans losing the basketball, and the other end, Central Dauphin, but they knock it away, and the Trojans get it back.
It was going to be a backcourt violation on CD anyway, but one of their players kicked it out.
Now the Trojans trying to work it in, and they do. Getting it to Tyron Williams. And now over to Collier in the corner. And back over to the corner. The three-pointer is short for Beidel. And the rebound coming down to Grant Smith and the Central Dauphin Rams.
Still not getting any offensive boards at all. I'll be interested to see if Chambersburg, they're still playing man-to-man. At some point, to limit the fouling, they may think about going to zone, but the man's been working really well in terms of not letting them score, just racking up too many fouls.
And it's Hall, And now the shot is knocked away underneath. Trojans with the rebound. Brindle to Beidel. And underneath now to
Whoa,
Brindle.
and
that has to be an intentional foul.
It is. Cade Whitfield's getting ready to go for an easy layup, and Grant Smith just lowered the boom on him right around the head and neck.
Yeah.
That was really nasty. There was no reason for that whatsoever.
Not at all.
And now I gotta wonder, Brindle's, I couldn't tell if he got hit by Smith's elbow or just his forearm, but he got hit right around the head and neck, and I'm not so sure he might not come back tonight. He's laying on the ground. He's not out or anything, but I tell you, that was a really wicked hit.
It was, and totally unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to foul him, that's fine, but you don't have to do it like that. Well, hey, that might fire Chambersburg up a little bit. He's now sitting. It looks like, I can't tell, I think they're more concerned with the shoulder than the neck, which might be better, but it's kind of, the trainer's kind of looking right around the area where the neck and the shoulder join. Well, I don't know where that came from, Gary. This has not been a chippy game at all.
No.
I mean, it's
anything but.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, Chambersburg has gotten the worst of the calls. That's not really a factor here. I'm just saying Chambersburg's gotten called for a bunch of fouls this half, and Central Dauphin hasn't. So it's not like it's been a physical game. That was just out of the blue. That was really weird. The only thing I can think of is at the other end, he thought maybe he was fouled as he went up for a shot, Grant Smith, and they had a no call, which I thought was a good call, but maybe he thought he should have gotten a foul down there and just was upset about it. But still, you can't take somebody out like that. If that had happened in football, he'd have been ejected from the game for targeting.
Yes, absolutely. And it's going to be now Heckman to come in to shoot the foul shots. And he misses the first one. And he misses the second one.
Wow.
And now it should be Chambersburg ball out of bounds.
Yeah, it will be.
30-24.
I feel like you got to get something out of that deal.
Yeah, it's hard. We see Cade sitting back like near the first row of bleachers, and there's the ball that's or the shot that's no good. Collier is fouled underneath the basket.
And I think that might be Chambersburg's first offensive. I know it's her first offensive rebound in the second half. That might only be the second one of the game.
So it's Collier, and it's the third foul on Stubjar, and the first one is no good.
Here we go again. That's the third foul shot in a row missed.
Yeah, bad sign.
That's the fifth, because they missed two in the into the second period too. That's 5 straight misses. Make it 6.
As Collier misses the second one, but gets the rebound and puts it through. So Collier.
He made up for it.
Yep. Redemption right there, and the Trojan lead is 8 at 32-24. As they simply have not been able to shake this Central Dauphin team, and here they come again. Three-pointer, top of the circle, goes down for Aaron Hall, his second 3 of the night, and the Trojan lead sliced again to 5 with 2:53 to go, third quarter. Breaking the action on the F&M Trust, the sports network on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me. And it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
2:53 to go in the third quarter. Back at Cassius, 5-point game again. And I think the Trojans are going to have to inbound it again. Apparently they jumped the gun there. Now here comes Chambersburg. And this is Evan Schreffler. And now the Trojans turn it over. But we do get a whistle. And let's see. Yeah.
It's a foul on Chambersburg, I think.
So the Trojans called for the foul.
They just can't get a grip on this game.
And it's Coda Hegman. They have not been able to. You thought maybe they would to start the third quarter, but here we are down to a 5-point game. Could become a one-possession game after these foul shots.
Central Dolphins only missed one free throw tonight.
And Nicholas Santiago is at the line, and he's got it. He's 3 out of 3 from the line tonight.
Yeah, they look like they have some good foul shooters.
And the second one is good. 32-29. The Trojans need a basket here. And this is Heckman out on the right side, and he'll work it back over to Schreffler. And this is Schreffler, foul line, no good. Beidel rebounds for Chambersburg. He double dribbled, and the Trojans will turn it over again.
Turnovers are starting to add up here. That's 12. Another offensive rebound, but he double dribbled right after it, so kind of wiped that out. Terrell Williams and Ethan Schreffler come in. That's a big loss, not having Brindle out there. I know he was sitting on a seat behind the bench there for a while, and I'm guessing he might have gone in the trainer's room.
And now from outside, the three is no good for Brian Smith. Trojans rebounded. It's Heckman, and he gets it over to Ethan Schreffler, and the Trojans are going to be fouled underneath.
They were fortunate on that because the ball was going to be loose, and CD would have probably gotten it. So that puts Central Dauphin up to 5 fouls this half. Still 1:30 left in the third.
And it was on Dylan Baldwin, his first. 3-point game. And that's Ethan Schreffler to Beidel. And over it comes to Heckman, and Beidel. And the foul. Well, Aaron Hill. Or excuse me, Aaron Hall.
So now next foul for, this is going to be, Gary, you know it's going to be a long game.
Yes, it is.
There's going to be a lot of foul shots shot.
Yeah, the way it's going. And yeah, we're headed that way.
1:35 left in the third, and both teams are in the bonus.
And the result tonight could come down to the better foul shooting team. And now this is Ethan Schreffler for the three. It's no good. Rebound, Chambersburg. They missed the shot underneath, and it goes out of bounds.
And they just can't make it happen tonight. Finally got a couple offensive boards, and they haven't, except for Tyler Collier's one layup, they haven't scored off any of them. Good hustle there by Tyron Williams, because he kept that ball alive and he couldn't get it, but he tipped it, and it went off a CD player.
And now the Trojans will get it into Beidel. And
there's another foul against CD.
So that will put the Trojans at the line.
The one thing, they're definitely trying very hard to work the ball inside, and if nothing else, they haven't got any points out of it, but they have gotten the fouls racked up, so. I think the officials are calling this half a lot tighter. Well, they're definitely going to call it tighter after that flagrant round. Here comes Cade Brindle back in the game. That's good to see.
Yes, it is. So Brindle is back. And the shot there is good. So Terrell Williams hits his first one. And the second one is no good.
Well,
here's the Rams, and now underneath to the basket. It's knocked away and blocked by the Trojans. And right there getting the hand on it was Tyron Williams.
Really good timing on his part. Smith went up against Brindle, and there was no contact on that, and Williams came over from the side and knocked it away. That could be huge.
And here it comes, and the ball is thrown, and the Trojans have it, but now they give it right back, knock it into the hands of Dylan Baldwin. Rams will bring it the other way, inside a minute to play in the third quarter. And the Trojans with some hounding defense there from Terrell Williams. And the Rams with the ball, we're down to 40 seconds.
Chambersburg's defense has been really good tonight, other than fouling. And Central Dauphin hasn't got much at all in terms of open looks, but.
And Rams working the basketball. It's a 4-point game. I don't think they're going to be in much of a hurry to put it up here. And over it comes down to the baseline. It's out of bounds, knocked away.
It's a blocking foul on Brindle. Man.
And it's going to be Cade's second. And it will put the Rams at the line with 15 seconds to go. And this is
Stubjar.
Yeah, and his first one is good.
I honestly think both coaches are kind of mystified a little bit by how the game's being called. It's kind of hard to figure out anything consistent.
And the second one is good. So Stubjar.
Down to 10 seconds here.
It's both of them, a 2-point game. This is Brindle. He'll get it to Beidel, and he sinks the three. Beidel with his first three of the night, and a huge one to end the third quarter. We played 3 quarters in Chambersburg. With the score, the Trojans 36, Rams 31 on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network, on midpenbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
Winter is here, and Franklin Hardware and Pet Center in Chambersburg has your supplies. Snow shovels of all types, de-icer, salt, and everything that goes with winter weather conditions. Stock up now at Franklin Hardware and Pet Center, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue in Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Phone 717-263-2624.
Most companies ask for applicants with experience, but where do you get that unless someone gives you a job? Let the U.S. Air Force help. We offer comprehensive job training in over 140 specialties, and we'll help with education costs to finish your degree. Gain unmatched experience for your untapped potential with the United States Air Force. Call 1-800-423-USAF or visit www.airforce.com. This message brought to you by Technical Sergeant Kevin Patrick of the United States Air Force and Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
You can reach Tech Sergeant Patrick locally at 717-480-7254.
And we have a whistle and a foul here to start the fourth quarter.
I can tell you what Central Dauphin's theory is here. They're just going to get the ball and drive and hope the officials call blocking, which they did again, that time on Terrell Williams. It looked to me like he was set, but what can you do? But it's another foul shot for CD.
And it goes down for Lee Roderick.
And now CD will be in the double bonus from now on.
And it's a 4-point game. And the second one from Roderick is no good. And the ball is knocked into the hands of Terrell Williams, and he has it down from the corner. The three-pointer is no good, no foul called. As Beidel was hit as he was shot. And taking it at the other end, and the shot there is no good from Stubjar, and the ball is out of bounds.
It's off Chambersburg's hand, so CD keeps possession. Only down 4.
And keep in mind, the Rams came in here at 1-8 tonight.
Yep.
And the Trojans 7-2. Sometimes records are so deceiving.
Yeah, it is Mid-Penn Commonwealth.
And it is, and that's true, yeah.
But I mean, I think if Chambersburg had been playing well tonight, it'd be a different story, but they're not.
Yeah.
There's another drive. So he's just going to try to, hey, that's how they call it for walking. They have to call something like that because they're just going to keep, trying to force the issue and get fouls in there. That was a good call, actually, because he really did shuffle his feet there trying to get past 2 guys.
Trojans with a 4-point lead. They'll get the basketball out, and a 3-pointer is good from Tyron Williams, and a big 3 it is, his second of the night. The Trojans are up by 7 at 39-32. And they just called another foul here. A timeout. Okay, it is a timeout called by the Rams. 7 minutes remaining, 39-32 Chambersburg on the F&M Trust, the sports network on MidPennBroadcasting.com.
2 things, supporting their team and the Ford F-150 at Keystone Ford. Eagles fans love its best-in-class payload. Baltimore Raven fans like the F-150's efficiency with best-in-class gas mileage. And Washington fans, well, they love the Keystone Ford price. Steelers fans like defense and the F-150's 5-star crash test rating. Regardless of your team, we've got your truck. We're Keystone Ford, a dealer for you, the people.
39-32, the Chambersburg lead here at Cassius tonight. It's been a lively gym. The pep band is here, and it's been a close ball game since the outset. Trojans with 7 minutes to go lead it by 7 at 39-32.
Except every time they get a little bit of an opening there, CD manages to come back somehow.
And they had it to, 8 at one time, if I'm not mistaken. It's at 7 right now, and underneath it, that shot is no good. And Chambersburg is going to come away with it as it's knocked to Tyron Williams.
Yeah, from Terrell Williams. That was good work by the brothers there.
And over to the corner, and it's off the rim, no good. And it comes down to the Central Dauphin Rams. And from outside, the 3 is no good. Brindle will grab the rebound for Chambersburg.
That was a long 3 attempt there.
And this is Brindle. And now up in the shot, no good for Seth Browse.
They're not really working the clock at all, that's for sure. Last 2 possessions, they put it up real quick.
Under 6 minutes to go in the game.
If they can hit one of those 3s, that would certainly put CD in bad shape, but they haven't been able to hit them, so.
And now and the shot there misses. And the rebound to Tyron Williams. Beidel to Seth Browse. And this, again, is back out to Beidel.
That's a foul.
And that will send Terrell Williams to the foul line.
See, I think if they can keep possession and work the ball around and look for something really good, I think CD is going to end up fouling them most of the time. It worked that time.
So the Trojans with a chance to increase their lead from the line.
They're in the 1-on-1 situation. CD will be double bonus next time they're fouled.
That was the 8th foul on the Rams.
Nope.
And Trojans miss it, and they do manage to get the rebound.
Great hustle by Terrell Williams there. He missed the foul shot, but he fouled all the way to the corner and threw it back into a teammate.
Seth Browse. As we approach 5 minutes remaining in the game. And it's Beidle, Collier. And there's Brindle giving it a look. And now the shot does go up and in for Terrell Williams. And he now has, I have him unofficially at 7. And the Trojans steal it at the other end.
Nope, number 12 made a layup.
Oh, okay.
So
see, when I look down, I missed something. It happens all the time.
Yeah, they allowed a fast break there, and that really took away the advantage they just gotten at the other end.
And it's Brindle. CD just keeps meeting the challenge.
Yep. CD has now come out and try and do some trapping. Chambersburg's going to pass around a little bit, hopefully get a wide open look. There's Terrell Williams, and he is fouled.
And we'll go back to the line again.
That was well played by Chambersburg. Just pass the ball around until you get somebody ready to cut, and Terrell made a nice move and got hacked.
So it's 2, and the first one is no good.
I almost want to close my eyes when these guys are taking their foul shots. They're shooting like me.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't want that. They look better.
Yeah.
But the result's still the same.
It's still the same. It does not register a point. And here's the second one. And that one manages to go through. That will give the Trojans an 8-point lead at 42-34.
Just got to keep playing good defense and don't foul. That's the key thing. They're making Central Dauphin use a lot of seconds off the clock each possession. And they really haven't shown they're going to get a whole lot of baskets. They're just getting some foul shots.
And now a 3-point shot is from outside. It is no good. And the Trojans have the basketball on the Santiago missed shot.
Down to 3:50.
As the Trojans lead is 8. It matches their largest of the night.
Now Central Dauphin's going man.
And that's Brindle. And he'll get it over to Seth Browse. Back to Cade Brindle at midcourt. And to Beidle.
That was a bad pass there.
It's out of bounds. Who's it off of? I think it's CD basketball.
Yep. Beidle kind of got trapped in the corner there and didn't see an easy outlet and tried to pass it inside, and that's just wasn't going to work. CD had guys in place.
8-point game, 42-34, Chambersburg lead.
Michael Roman is in the game for CD for the first time tonight. He might be a shooter.
And what looked to be like a pretty uneven matchup on paper, it's still an 8-point game with 3 minutes to go.
Nice defense there by Chambersburg.
And it's Browse as he's being guarded by Roman. And a timeout is called. And there's 2:53 to go in the game with the score Chambersburg 42, Central Dauphin 34 on the F&M Trust, the Sports Network.
Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency, has been serving the tri-state area for 35 years. We specialize in screen printing and embroidered clothing. Del Martin Incorporated supplies a full range of brand name uniforms for athletic, work, and medical applications, and a full line of advertising essentials. We have an in-house artist ready to put your ideas to work for you. T-shirts for schools, clubs, churches, and events. Del Martin Incorporated, 21 Sarah Susan Lane, Greencastle. Phone 717-597-5751 or online at delprint.com.
Streaming live with over 70 local sporting events a year, this is MidPennBroadcasting.com.
And this is Noah Beidle with the basketball for Chambersburg to Tyler Collier, back to Beidle. And Seth Browse. And Cade Brindle out on the left side. Brindle. And Brindle will get it to Seth Browse again, down to 2:22. And Tyler Collier, Trojans chewing up clock.
They have to start fouling here at some point, I think. There it is.
Yep, there it is. And they'll send Terrell Williams to the line.
I'm not sure that was his intent, but he had to foul because Terrell was going to go right past him.
So it'll be a 2-shot foul. First one is good. And this is what you have to do, make the foul shots. And
that's all they got to do now.
Yeah, because if they make the foul shots, Central Dauphin has no chance.
Yeah, CD's going to have to start fouling intentionally here pretty soon.
Second one is good. The Trojans' lead is their largest of the night, their first double-digit lead of the game, 44-34 with just over 2 minutes to play.
You know they're going to be putting up some threes here too, I would think.
You would think they would because it's basically all they hope they have, and there it is.
And there's the only guy that's really been hitting them, and they let him go.
Aaron Hall, I have him as 3 threes tonight.
Yep, all in the second half. I can't believe nobody picked him up. You could, I mean,
yeah.
Yep.
And over it comes. This is Browse. But, you know, Central Dauphin they just keep coming at you, back. Chambersburg has not been able to put it away.
Cade Brindle will go to the line for 2 now.
It's a 7-point game, but Carlisle with 6 with, a minute and 15 or so to go?
Yep.
So it's not over yet.
I don't know if they're going to let them open like that the other end.
Here's Cade Brindle. And this is, like Ed mentioned, you have to make your foul shots here. And they do not. Still a 7-point game. And the second one from Brindle, and that one is no good. The Trojans missed both of them, but they managed to get the rebound, and Collier is fouled.
That was a nice play by Terrell Williams. CD had the rebound. He just reached in and tipped it free, and Tyler Collier picked it up, and then he got hacked. So he's got a 2-shot foul because it's double bonus for Chambersburg now, too.
I have him at 4 of 6 on the night. And make it 5 of 7.
A nice bounce off the front rim there.
8-point lead for Chambersburg. And no good, but the Trojans rebound, and Brindle is fouled. Trojans have done a good job. They missed 3 of their last 4 shots, but they've got the rebound both times and back to the line.
The only problem is there's no time going off the clock.
Yeah, it's still at a minute 19.
And it's still the same score just about.
Brindle misses again. This is something, if it don't get you tonight, it's going to eventually down through the season. These are shots that need to be made.
They get the rebound again.
And oh my, but Beidel comes away with it, and he's fouled.
They've missed 14 foul shots tonight. I don't have the exact number they've taken.
And this game would look a lot different, huh? Yeah.
Yep. Now Noah Beidel's going to try to see if there's somebody up there that can make something.
I have them taking 25 tonight. And Beidel, and it's good. Finally, one falls from the charity stripe for the Trojans, and the lead is 9. And it is a long game, Ed.
Yes, and he missed that one. And then Chambers going to call for a foul on the offensive rebound.
And now it goes the other way.
And so no clock runs off again.
Yeah.
I understand probably why that happened, because they've gotten 3 offensive rebounds in a row off foul shots, but the last thing you want to do is foul, especially in a situation like that.
It's certain that there will be no instructional video made from tonight's game.
Well, destructional.
Yeah. And this is Grant Smith, because this has been a sloppy game. And the first one is no good.
I think these players they haven't had any action for about 5 minutes. It seems like they're rusty at the line.
Yeah.
It's just been foul shots and rebounds and fouls and foul shots and rebounds and fouls.
And here comes the second one, and that one misses. And this is Tyler Collier. He's going to be fouled in the backcourt, and he'll go back to the foul line again.
So in the last, 7 seconds, we've had like 9 foul shots?
Yes. We're only down to a minute 10. This started with like a minute 19, minute 17?
I wish I had written it down, but it was definitely less than a minute 20. So
yeah.
in less than 10 seconds, we've had, this will be 10 foul shots when he's done.
And the first one is good.
So the Arc gradually increasing their lead. It's just not at the speed you'd like to see it. Collier does look like he's putting up a better shot than he was a couple weeks ago, and that one should have gone down, didn't
it? But it is back to a 10-point Chambersburg lead, matching their largest of the night. And the three-pointer outside is perfect, and they do it again. This time that was number 23, 22, Ryan Smith. And the Rams immediately call a timeout because they've got it down to 7 again. And with 57 seconds, it is Chambersburg with a 47-40 lead. This on the F&M Trust Sports Network on Mid-Penn Broadcasting.
Car to sell but don't want to buy a new one, what are you going to do? A newspaper ad, Craigslist, or the old sign in the windshield? You will get to talk to some really interesting people, but the odds of you selling your car aren't really good. But you can bring it to Keystone Ford, and here's my promise to you. We'll appraise your car with no obligation and make you an offer. If you accept the offer, you'll get your check that day. Now, how easy was that? We're Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Trojan lead down to 7, 47-40, 57.5 seconds on the clock.
Hey, if you're CD, as long as you got guys left with no foul trouble, why not keep hacking them? I mean, until they start making some foul shots, I'm sure they're going to keep doing it.
Yeah, it would only make sense to, because the Trojans have not had much success, and there it is. We took 1.5 off the 1.4 seconds off the clock.
Yep. We'll get Seth Browse to the line. He's not been one. Chambersburg has made 3 of their last 10 foul shots. Browse has not been on the line yet in this time of the game, so we'll see how he can fare.
He's 8 for 13 on the year. And that one is good. So we go back to an 8-point lead.
Just please don't foul on this rebound if there's one.
Here's the next one, and it's good. Trojans lead back to 9. And here come the Rams. 3-point try, no good. Rebound Trojans, Terrell Williams. And that is Seth Browse. And Browse is going to be fouled at midcourt at 42.3 seconds.
I think that's what I'd do if I was Chambersburg. Just let Browse have the ball. If he's going to make foul shot, let him have the ball, nobody else.
Yeah. Yes, send him to the line as long as he's making them, and he's made 2 of 2 tonight. 3 of 3. And the 10-point Chambersburg lead. And it becomes a 4-possession game. And the second one spins in, and the Trojans are up by 11, 51-40. And the Rams with 36 seconds left put up the 3. It's no good. And they get their own rebound down to 28 seconds. Another three, big go. There it is again. As it goes down for Lee Roderick this time. And it's an 8-point game, 51-43.
Chambersburg just turned it over.
Yeah, and to the basket. And it's good. And with 10 seconds, it's a 6-point game. And there's the inbound pass down to 1 second, and that's finally the ball game. A 51-45 victory for Chambersburg that certainly did not come easy for the Trojans here tonight. They finally win it and never really put the Rams away in the game. And we will be coming back with the Antrim Insurance postgame show after these messages on the F&M Trust, the sports network, on midpennbroadcasting.com and the sportspage.blog.
I'm Greg Kennedy, General Manager of Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Greencastle. We need to reduce all remaining car and truck inventory by December 31st or pay more in taxes. We'd rather pass the savings on to you. You work hard for your money. Let our problem be your solution during our Tax Eliminator sale. In addition, our employee discounts are double, even 3 times better than other dealers. Up to $13,592 off an 18 Silverado. Up to $15,129 off a 17 Silverado. Up to $7,182 off an 18 Equinox. Over 1,000 new Chevys available. Our used vehicle supercenter with over 2,000 pre-owned available with prices to move. With the credit doctors Mike and Nate, everybody drives. Free Pennsylvania State inspection. Free service loan. Free Saturday car washes from 9 to 12. If you don't like sitting at a car dealership, we will come to you. If you don't have a Blaze Alexander logo in the back of your vehicle, you paid too much. This is why we're the area's #1 volume Chevy dealer. The lowest prices online at blazechevy.com and on our lot, guaranteed.
Battery Express and more. And more means batteries for cars, trucks, heavy equipment, boats, ATVs, including computers, laptops, watches, security systems, and dog collars. Battery Express and more. The power that keeps you going. 2364 Warm Spring Road, Chambersburg. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to 12. Phone 717-331-6996.
There are so many things to get done this time of year. Don't get me wrong, it's all good, but man, it can get overwhelming, especially the money. That's why I prefer F&M Trust for my banking. F&M Trust has all the mobile and online tools I need to keep on top of finances, and they have 22 locations, every one of them right here in South Central PA. That's 100% local to me, and it's banking done my way every day. If this sounds like a great bank to you, learn more now at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC.
Let Olympian Athletics in downtown Waynesboro outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, spirit wear, and more. Olympian Athletics offers all types of clothing and accessories, from traditional to fashion to uniforms and workwear. We do screen printing, embroidery, and digital design, individual and team trophies for any event. Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street in downtown Waynesboro, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5.
You can count on Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle for all your heating and cooling needs. Same-day service, free estimates, 24-hour emergency services, and free second opinions. Phone 717-597-9900 or visit us online at premierhvacpa.com. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals.
Mondor Pharmacy in St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg, your friendly neighborhood pharmacy. Free delivery and drive-through at all 3 locations. We carry Willow Tree products as well as other gift items. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas and Mercersburg, and McLaughlin's Drugstore of McConnellsburg. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Catch the holiday spirit in one of Franklin County's charming communities. Places like Chambersburg, Greencastle, Mercersburg, Shippensburg, and Waynesboro. Enjoy glistening downtowns, historic house tours, carriage rides, cocoa crawls, wine walks, boutiques and bazaars, pop-up shops, local artisan wares, and wall after wall of local, regional, and national art. Cumberland Valley Model Railroad Club presents its holiday open house at 440 Nelson Street in Chambersburg, December 10th, 17th, 23rd, 30th, January 7th, and 14th. Open noon to 4 p.m. Free admission and handicap accessible. For more great moments, visit explorefranklincountypa.com.
Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, Waynesboro, and Newville, specializes in orthopedic and sports-related injuries. Our therapists are experts in utilizing the most current therapy techniques, from hands-on manipulation to therapeutic exercise and aquatic therapy. We are a locally owned and operated practice and have a vested interest in the individual patient and community. Shippensburg Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. Online at shippt.com. Phone 717-477-8030.
Back here at Chambersburg Area Senior High School, where Chambersburg manages to defeat the Central Dauphin Rams tonight. They just took the score down 51-45. Yeah,
that's correct.
51-45 the final. And Central Dauphin, who had lost 8 in a row, fought the fight tonight till the end, Ed.
They did, and it's kind of hard to understand how they did it.
Yeah.
For one thing, they rebounded really well on the defensive end until those foul shots at the end. They also got to the line a good bit and made some, and then they hit some key threes. Other than that, they really didn't have a whole lot of offense. Chambersburg played pretty good defense man to man, but it was a little scary, to be honest with you, because it never felt like Chambersburg had that game in hand until the last few seconds.
Yeah, and that was it. Even when they went up by 10 or 11 points late, Central Dauphin kept coming back with the three-point shots.
Yeah, and playing that man, I didn't see him play any zone at all tonight, which is interesting because they've played zone against. It seems like Coach Schreffler kind of decides based on the style of the team they're playing and scouting reports and so forth, which kind of defense he's going to play, and he pretty much has stuck with it. I guess a couple games he did switch around, but he stayed with the man tonight. Really, except for those threes toward the end, CD didn't get a lot of good looks at all, but they just got enough to keep themselves in contention.
And you got to wonder, are the Trojans a team that may be playing to the level of their competition? We saw that in the Carlisle game, we saw that in the Mifflin County. We saw that in Central Dauphin game here tonight. And they played excellent basketball against the better teams.
Yeah, I mean, after the loss to Carlisle and then the Mifflin County, and then they played lights out against Cedar Cliff.
Yeah.
Then they played really well against State College for at least a while. Who knows? I mean, this was a game they should have won by 20 tonight. I would say that pretty safely. They only made 18 of 34 foul shots, and that's just not going to cut it in most games. They got away with it tonight, but that kind of wipes out the 2 games in a row they had good foul shooting in the holiday tournament.
Yeah, it was. They had an excellent 2 nights of foul shooting, but now back to what it was previously in the season.
Yeah, Seth Browse made 4 out of 4 at the very end of the game to seal the deal. Other than that, they were really struggling. They missed 7 of the 10 before that in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and then they did not put the game away and
right.
let Central Dauphin hang around to nearly the end of the game.
Yeah, if Central Dauphin was a little bit better offensive team like Carlisle was, they might have been in a little bit of trouble there because they just couldn't put them away.
And they do finally come up with the victory by a score of 51-45. And some other scores we have tonight: State College 70, Cumberland Valley 56, and Shippensburg a 57-52 winner over Waynesboro. Girls scores: CD East 58, Carlisle 35, and also Shippensburg 51, Waynesboro 32. It was Big Spring 46, Greencastle 21. We never did receive a final on the Greencastle boys game.
Safe to say they won, though.
Yeah, they were up 45-15 at the half, so I think we can put that one in the books for the Blue Devils tonight. A reminder to join us again. Our next broadcast will be coming up on Friday night here in Chambersburg, when the Chambersburg Trojans will host the Cumberland Valley Eagles. 7:30 game time. Our broadcast time will be 7:15 p.m. And tonight's game has been a production of MidPennBroadcasting.com. Operating the camera tonight, Ruth Ann Felix. And for Ed Gottwalds, I'm Gary Clyde. Thanking you for joining us tonight for Chambersburg Trojan basketball. And tonight's game has been brought to you by F&M Trust. If your banking relationship feels too distant lately, switch to F&M Trust. F&M Trust is local and make sure banking is done your way every day. Learn more at fmtrustonline.com. Member FDIC. By Antrim Insurance, your local Erie insurance agent serving Greencastle, Waynesboro, Chambersburg, Mercersburg, and surrounding Pennsylvania and Maryland areas. The Franklin County Visitors Bureau, your great moments are waiting in Franklin County. Keystone Ford, fast, fair, and friendly, 301 Walker Road, Chambersburg. By Battery Express and more, 2364 Warm Springs Road, Chambersburg. Del Martin Incorporated, a full-service advertising agency serving the tri-state area for 38 years. Shippensburg Physical Therapy with offices in Shippensburg, Greencastle, and Waynesboro, specializing in orthopedic and sports-related injury. Greencastle Eye Care Center, a leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in the Greencastle area since 1984. Premier HVAC Services of Greencastle, your local heating and air conditioning professionals. The Sports Page, your new source for Franklin County sports. Blaze Alexander Chevrolet, 650 North Antrim Way, Greencastle. The United States Air Force, aim high, make a living with a career that makes a difference. Franklin Hardware and Pet Store, 1975 Philadelphia Avenue. Green Village Family Restaurant, proudly supporting the Chambersburg Trojans. By Olympian Athletics, 55 West Main Street, Waynesboro. Let us outfit your team with uniforms, warm-ups, hats, and so much more. Mondor Pharmacy of St. Thomas in Chambersburg and McLaughlin's Drugstore in McConnellsburg. Sykes Jet Lube, 1038 Lincoln Way West, Chambersburg. We use Castro oil. It's more than just oil. It's liquid engineering. And McClyde Tours, New York, Las Vegas, New Orleans, Costa Rica, and more. Visit ClydeTours.net for complete tour schedule. Once again, the final score tonight, Chambersburg 51 and Central Dauphin 45. Be sure to check the sportspage.blog for all the scores from the area from tonight, and also the box score and the wrap-up with Ed Gottwalds on tonight's Chambersburg Trojan win. Have a good night, everyone.